Hello and welcome back to Vampire Survivors. I'm Luce, and it's been a while since I've played this game. This is one of those ones I wanted to get around to at the end of October, but circumstances prevented it. Vampire Survivors managed to get itself a crossover with its main inspiration, Castlevania. That's pretty neat. Any new adventures? Nope. I did get the DLC, right? Yeah, I did. Hmm. Who should I play as tonight? I kind of like how everyone has a handful of costumes. Retired Poe. Not everyone has different costumes, though. Now it's gonna stick to Antonio since he's the not. He's definitely the not. Okay, weird. As a myriad humans from all over the world joined their vespers in unison, the forces of chaos resonated and granted them their dark wish. The King of Terror rise again, and with him is Demon Castle. Castlevania. That reminds me, unlocked here. Oh, there's a bunch of new stuff. Simon. Oh wow, that's a lot of Belmonts. They really weren't kidding when they said they were gonna make sure everyone was here. And these are all just the usual. So yeah, to begin everything, I have to find the coffins. Oh, it says wait, that says coffins. Interesting. All right, well, alrighty. Antonio is the not Simon Belmont character, so we're gonna go with him. Oh, it has a new loading screen. So, all weapons have a chance to fire twice. Augmented, further augmented. Moonlight Bolero. Purchase. And Damaso. Beginning. Let's get a mount. The character's main weapon and its evolution get 3. You're definitely gonna want this. Ah, it wants me to grab the map right away. I do like the King Bible there, so let's go with that one again. Hello, old friend. It's good to have you again. Vento Sacro. The more whips, the better, I'd say. Can't just go straight there. I probably shouldn't be going through these quite yet unless I see that I have to. So let's see if I can walk here first. Ah! By following the path, I found a way. Spellbinder, yes please. Excellent. We're gonna get some more whip power. Whip it good! And with Antonio, you definitely want to stack the whips. I believe the Hollow Heart is required for the upgrade, if I remember right. The Castlevania map. Relic found. I guess to stay thematic this run, I'll also grab the Castlevania specific accessory items. And, well, not for the accessories, because I'm gonna make sure I get the evolutions no matter what. Oh wow, that's a nice animation. Free level, don't mind if I do. Stuff now lasts 10% longer. That never hurts. Stick to King Bible there. Alright, the question mark is most likely going to be a, coffin, so let's go that way. I wonder how the Vampire Survivors team thought about getting this collab, because it's not often you get a crossover with your main inspiration. It'd be like if Stardew Valley got an update that added to characters and stuff from Harvest Moon, or... Whip up. Base damage up. Whip it good, baby. Darn, I have to go a long way around. Darn it, now I gotta walk. Free levels I will not say no to. Attract Orb, yes please, I love the Attract Orb so much. It doesn't add my damage or ability to do damage, but boy does it help. You know, I'll take the Tiramisu. Oh my, those demons have pieces of meat to them. Clearly, you imp should give it to me. Who did we rescue? Thank you, Antonio Belpi. But vampires, another coffin. Okay. Oh yeah, I just realized maybe this means the game will finally get a vampire. Leon Belmont joins the survivors. Now, sadly, I only know a fraction of the, Castlevania games proper, so I'm afraid I only know about half the characters of the crossover. Apologies, I am truly fake gamer. I see no reason not to go into this giant spooky castle that's probably contain a vampire, but most likely doesn't, since that's a huge meme about this game. Well, I guess if Alucard's in here, he's half vampire, but then again, that's playable characters, not a boss. Then again, some of the playable characters in this game are actually bosses, like what? King Bible levels, if you please. So, who knows? Wouldn't that be something? The Vampire Survivors game actually gets a vampire in it. Medusa. I think I've mentioned in the past that Medusa is always a highlight of every game she appears in, and this one is no exception. Let's go with this one here. Excellent. More of the bibble. What's this? Ooh, interesting. Is that another life? Revival. It doesn't appear to be a revival, but... Whip. I need to get the Hollow Heart to upgrade this. I see, so these are all to unlock bosses to fight. Hope you don't mind if I fight all of them, then. Antonio may be legally distinct Simon Belmont, but he is nonetheless a prestigious vampire slayer. Stallion Gate allows heart refreshes to materialize and grant access to new parts of Dracula's castle. Spinach for more damage on everything. Sounds good to me. Oh, neat. Did they make this entire thing a Metroidvania? Wow, that really is... I'm guessing you have to do it all in one run, though, to stick with the roguelike elements. Ah, I see. So I can use these to teleport to anyone I've been to. Then again, maybe he's not prestigious. Maybe he's a newbie vampire hunter. But either way, he shall fulfill his destiny. That looks like a new weapon in the corner, and I want that. I want that. Curved knife files a spinning projectile at a random enemy. You know what, let's have the Mirage Robe, just since it breaks the Castlevania theme, but I really, first of all, it upgrades with the weapon I have, but also, it freezes enemies, which can allow escape, but also, when upgraded, it has the unique ability that it can have your clones take aggro for you, which I quite like. Sounds good to me, the effects last a little longer. That's a full heal there. Whip. Darn, there's a wall there. Choose an extra passive. Hollow Heart so that I can now upgrade my... There we go. Now I can upgrade my whip. And because this is one of the base weapons for the base game, I don't actually have to max out the Hollow Heart. I just need to max out the whip, and then I can immediately upgrade that. Echo Bateliar. You know what? Let's do it. I've got 2 items that upgrade with a Hollow Heart. I'm gonna take full advantage, baby. Ah, we got a boss coming up. Okay, let's do it, Antonio. I believe in you. Another Gorgon. Nice, those bats actually aren't doing half bad damage, I think. Treasure found. Oh, I guess the first one was more of a standard Gorgon. This was Medusa specifically given the stone. Did she not give me anything? I guess she was one of those, what you'd call, optional bosses. Ooh, but you know who's not optional? Who might not be optional? A vacuum cleaner maids. Now, if I was smart, I would play this instead of gacha games for the gambling fix, because this doesn't cost anything. Well, I'm free to play in the others, but that doesn't change that it's probably bad practice to be in. Here comes a new boss. Empty Tome to reduce cooldown is easily one of the best passives, I think. Your bat versus my bats. We'll see who wins. Oh my. You summoned quite a bit of help, didn't you? A shame it's not doing anything for you. What's this? Defeating frozen enemies give bonus to max health. Losing health generates exploding projectiles. Explosions also generate explosion areas affected by magnet. Ooh. That does sound interesting, but I kind of want the crystal cries. Ah, right. Unholy Vespers. I didn't max out the passive, but I did unlock 2 bosses. Oh my. You spoil me, game. Here we are. Ah, lovely. The Bloody Tear, itself named after a Castlevania song. Oh, another Gorgon. There we are. One that also turns to stone. Free level the tiramisu. Don't mind if I do. suppose I should just follow the trail of bosses for the moment. I only have 30 minutes which to do this, and I don't know if progress gets saved. I don't mind if it doesn't. I'm okay if it does. I just, yeah. I'm just gonna do what I can so far. If I max out the Vento Sacro, that should be all I need to upgrade the Bloody Tear to the Whiffaloo. Oh, actually, that looks like it's a new item over there. Vento Sacro, there we are. Now we can get the Whiffaloo. Harm Aegis. Increases invulnerability time after getting damaged. Looks like that's an accessory. I know it's pointing at me the other way, but that sounds like the statue's problem and not mine. Yeah, there's no way I'm exploring this in one run, but that's fine. I have so much life steal, it feels good. There we are, the Whiffaloo. This means I now have room for an extra weapon if I so wish. There's nothing in those rooms, it looks like, so let's not bother. Baptism by blood, it would seem. Okay, those aren't interacted with, they're just for show. That's fine. Oops, I'm on the wrong list. Free level of Attract Orb. Don't mind if I do. Oh my. Oh, I see. It's gone to a 2D, like in the original. Okay, that's really cool. And this is where a boss fight's gonna be. Oh, I can jump. Oh, this is really cool. And the timer's frozen, which means this is a very special situation. The Rune Tracer I probably should have grabbed because that is actually, based off a Castlevania attack. That's also why he's using it, I believe. Yeah, this is based off of, I believe this is based off a part of Simply the Night where you fight your clone. Or maybe there's a couple others like that. Like I said, I haven't played all of them. I am a heathen. Ah, it's giving me back my weapons slowly. Oh yeah, I should have realized it started with then it gave me the bats, and then it gave me... Here we are. Ooh, not bad. Yeah, that's the maxed out attract orb. Spinach for increased damage. Come on, I know I can go through here. There we are. I was just positioned poorly. Alright, there's a boss over there, so we'll definitely want that. Curved knife. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that one since it's the beneficial one. Yeah, look at that. Curved knife. Wonderful. Yeah, we're getting to some bigger enemies now, but my damage is kept up, so I think we should be in good shape. Obviously, I could be wrong and I could die horribly very soon, but I guess we'll see. The labs. The boss is here. Might as well get Hollow Heart, I guess. Alright, time to see who the lab's boss is. Oh my. It's actually quite unnerving to see an enemy that not only has an animation, but that creepy-ass one. Because remember, enemies usually don't have much beyond a walking animation in this game. There's very little. Ooh, wonderful. Scorpion Gate allows karma coins to materialize and grants access to a new part of Dracula's castle. Oh, looks like there's another coffin over there. Oh crap, the Minotaur. Yeah, I've had to deal with you in more than a few SMT games, buddy. Like, I don't think he's nearly as rough in this game. I'm not sure I want the Clockwork Lance set. Free Hollow Heart. I won't complain. 20% more max HP means that much more room for error. Oh my. Gemini counterparts. Interesting. What's with these tomes beneath each one? Sadly, I don't have any of them. What's this? Receive one listed upon on items when leveling up. Heart of Fire. Oh hey, you get a free reroll. That's good. Items get up to 3 bounces. Slash enables critical hits for the listed weapons. You know what? Yeah, let's go for it. Amusing vacuum monsters. Are those from a Castlevania game I haven't played? Serious question. I know the books are. I also know killer books are from Mario 64. Yeah, young me was extremely terrified of the perp knife. Yeah, I was extremely terrified of I don't want to get mad season to trivialize all this. I want to actually experience it. Yeah, Mario 64 Big Boo's haunt was actually pretty nasty for me. Interesting, it says there's a bomb down here. Tails. Well, it's a coin of some sort. Ooh, yeah, this is really eating my time limit. Yeah, I should probably get the wings. Or a character who demands the wings. Because that'll allow them to move faster. Spellbinder to max is probably worth my time. Oh my. Those Cthulhu-looking creatures are up now. Hamagus. Aegis and Hamagus. I imagine Aegis, whatever. I'm pretty sure it's a pun of some sort, because that's how this game functions. It's boss time. Oh my. Creates clones of himself. I must watch out for that. Well, the good news is I can stay away from those while still damaging him pretty consistently, so this fight is in the bag. I guess if I really want, I could also go with endless mode to finish this sooner than later, but where's the fun in that? Here we are. Allows mirrors of truth to materialize and grant access to a new part of Dracula's castle. Here, Grimoire, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so the weapon evolutions are not going to show up until I unlock them. That makes sense. One of the DLC just straight up told you, but it seems they're keeping things a little under wraps this time. Amogus also didn't have it. Not sure about Contra. Although it was a bit weird that they chose a Contra crossover before Castlevania. Parmagus. Alright, there should be a boss fight here. Here we are. Oh my. Huh, so there really isn't a tail or much of anything back there. I thought maybe the console just cut off when the screens, it was so big, but I guess not. Oh my, the shadows. New chest, don't mind if I do. Ooh, the Parmagus. I'm leveling surprisingly slowly. We're almost at the end. Well, this is far from the strongest character I could possibly be playing as. Bad up. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make another boss fight here. Yeah, travel time alone is a huge bit here. The relics I know for a fact are permanent upgrades, that's why they're called relics. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it in time, unfortunately. We'll just cash in the revives for now, I guess. Defeat Malphas. Find and open the first coffin. Unlocks Leon. Unlocks Heart Refreshes. New teleporter. Karma coins. Find the Castlevania map. Get the curved knife to level 1. Unlocks curved knife. Defeat the giant Medusa head with Leon. Find 7 heart refreshes after opening the Stallion Gate. 7. Survive 6 minutes with Leon. Survive 8 with Sonia. Lots of different whips here. It's just the Belmonts, I guess. There might be an Alucard, but if so, it's not listed here. Evolve all 8 spell lines. Defeat all 8 magic whip lines. Morning Star, ability, his spellbook, coat of arms, spectral sword. 3,000 enemies. That's probably an easier way to do that. I think I mentioned the Parm, actually. Let's take a look real quick. All Raging Fire, Gale and Ride, number of runs. Finds and Mirrors of Truth. Alucard Sorb. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing next as Leon no matter what. Tonight I was hoping to do something a lot more laid back, so that's gonna be nice. I can just do this at my own pace, mix up with some other things. Nothing mentions the Parm Shield. I did notice there was a second coffin, but I didn't seem to be able to reach it. Well, actually, I think I might be able to if I play as the character who can go through walls, now that I think about it. Alright, let me grab my... First of all, let me find where Just is. Leon. Just is here, but I don't have him yet. Let me check here. Leon Belmont, what's he from? Yeah, he's from Lament of Innocence. I will be completely honest and say I have never played Lament of Innocence. Alrighty. Let me grab a sip of my drink, and we're going to give Leon a go then. You know, isn't that interesting? Rather, my first experience with Leon Belmont is Vampire Survivors, not Castlevania Lament of Innocence, Vampire Survivors. Receives a hidden statue level 5, gets a bonus to most stats when a vampire killer is equipped, can find special pickups. Lament of Innocence. Okay, so basically what I'm getting here is they made a remix of of all the Belmont games to put in here. That is really neat, actually. They went through that effort. They could have just ported the songs and people would have loved that, but they decided to... Empty tome's always nice to have. Alchemy Whip. Spinach is always good. I guess a Alucard might not be, but that's fine if so. He's technically not a Belmont. The Medusa head is in the castle, I remember, so we need to just go that way. I'm gonna get this just so that I have a revive if all goes wrong. Interesting, flames are being left behind. Alchemy whip. There we are. You know, let's go with get the totally not Bayonetta character weapons, just because we got the tiramisu anyways. I mean, we might as well. This also means I can freely get the Gemini upgrade. I already have the relics, since those are permanent editions, so I can just focus on grabbing items. Okay, now the Alchemy Whip's getting a lot better. So each Belmont has a unique whip of their own. That makes sense. And clever. It's probably worth my time to kill these things just for the additional items. All the fire left behind is kind of nice. Oh, wonderful. Base damage up. You know, I'll go ahead and grab the axe. Why not? I just need to remember to get the item that upgrades it. Ate the sparrow. There we are. That's gonna give me the Bayonetta weapon out of this, and that's worth my time, I'd say. I don't know what the curved knife even upgrades into, but I guess it might be worth having, just so I can see what comes of it. Oh wait, there's a statue in here I'm gonna want. Interesting. Flip a coin then, shall we? Tails. If I'm maxing out the Alchemy Whip sooner rather than later, I'm not complaining. This thing's pretty good, actually. I like it. I just need to find what it upgrades with. Presumably, it's something around here. There's 2 bosses outside, but none of which are relevant to me. I definitely want the angel thing, since I need to collect 10 of those for a new character. I also need to seriously consider the wings that those show up, because movement speed is pretty essential for traversal here. Might as well go down here for a free extra level on the... It's 1 level up I don't have to spend on it after all. Oh, the Medusa head, right? That's what I have to kill with Leon. I think I could get just out of it, actually. That might be why I have my thoughts on there so much. Candelabra. Yeah, the candelabra. I absolutely want this. I think that maxes out the whip. Nope, there's one more level before the alchemy whip is maxed. Duplicator... Alright, so basically I now just doubled the alchemy whip. That sounds good to me. Alchemy, the whip of alchemy. Well, obviously, I'm gonna max out the alchemy whip. I see, so each boss is from a different Castlevania, and ideally you want to kill each one with the, corresponding character. Vampire Killer. Evolved Alchemy Whip. Every third activation fires additional intense sunlight, incinerates boss enemies. Huh. So what's the upgrade item? Ah, the tiramisu. Good to know, good to know. I need to get the angels, so let's just hurry. Oh yeah, this is getting really fun. Oh yeah. Upgrade the guns, baby. I do remember there was a gun in Soma's game, but it's usually... I know there's a gun in Soma's game, but I believe it's a meme weapon. I think I'm just gonna stick to this entire stage for tonight. I'm only gonna do a handful of runs, but next time I'll be doing with my multiplayer stream there. Then, well, Final Fantasy 14 is getting a new patch, and that means new content, story content that I'm gonna want for sure. But I'm definitely gonna be coming back to this, and I also still want to do horror things. Part of me wonders if maybe it really will be worth my time to, yes, please. Alright, sorry, I'm gonna want to go through this middle area if I can. And it's gonna be a little tricky having to fight myself, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Still, I am glad they went through the effort to include the 2D Castlevania segment here. It really does add a lot to the whole thing, I think. At least in my opinion. Yeah, I've got so much I want to do. Still, it does feel nice feeling like I'm spoiled for choice for what I really want to stream. And I do appreciate the timer freezing during this situation. Oh, they're giving me the guns for this, huh? I think that'll be fine. I just need a shotgun in this guy. Well, that was easy. Yeah, whenever a weapon has spread, that usually means that if you fire them all at point blank so that all of them hit, you'll usually shred the enemy. That's been my experience, anyways. There we go, the red gun is maxed out. Oh, wonderful, I just need to go north and I get another one of the angels. Oh, wonderful. I need 10 of these things, so... Oh yeah, this feels good. Just tearing through these enemies. Oh yeah, I'm really loving the alchemy whip. Oh crap, there's a... Ah, I see, because the enemy died here, it has to transport where it can get to me. That makes sense. I do like the curved knife. I just need to find out what it evolves with, and that's just going to be a bit of trial and error, for better or for worse. That, and this might not necessarily be the best stage for discovering what it evolves with, simply by virtue of the fact that, well, there's a lot going on. Yeah, let's get the blue gun, the 8th Sparrow back. I don't know what the mirror does, but it seems like it's something I probably want. Free axe level? Don't mind if I do. Oh, wonderful. That's one angel, another angel obtained. I need 10 of them to unlock the characters, so I just need to keep going, I guess. Interesting, there's a new item over there. Let's go get it. All weapons have a chance to fire twice. This is a Gemini, so I'm gonna be getting it. Yeah, that's gonna work. Crap, I'm gonna have to go back to that item. Not having the, Excellent. Just curve mag is fine. Duplicator up. Wings. Spinach. Curve knife maxed out. Wings up. spinach up. Backs up. Yeah, the increased movement speed is a huge asset. Oh yeah, that feels so much better. I'm still gonna run out of time traversing the castle, but it's at least nice to know I'm moving at a decent pace. I don't have time to pick up all of these. I need to get to these mysterious weapons. Like that strange bladed item I can't see. Odd, I can't seem to reach it. Well, that's mildly disappointing. Heads. Well, if I want to be a dick, I could always just grab Mad Seas and force everything to come to me. It's a little dangerous, because that basically means I'll get to fight all the mini-bosses without guarding them all at once, but... yeah, this is a really long library. But the more of these enemies I fight, the better. I'm tearing through these guys even faster. Sadly, Antonio is one of those characters that you kind of do grow out of, unless you're just a fan of him in particular. There we go, all items upgraded. The guns are all upgraded and ready to max out. Okay, yeah. Wow, look at that. Hopefully I'm nearing 10 of those for now. Otherwise it might be a bit. The more bosses I fight, the more I get their names in the compendium, so I can double check who and where I need to go in order to fight them. With this game, I usually try to figure everything out on my own before resorting to wiki diving, but some of the things in the game are genuinely extraordinarily esoteric. Like, uppercutting a Reaper to unlock a character is extremely vague into what exactly that means. This guy's got a lot of HP, but I'm not worried. Excellent, the Faraji. Wings up. Oh, nice. Right, and since I'm only halfway from where, yeah, I don't want the Among Us weapons for this particular run. some of them are really good, though. Like, I might actually go with the Engineer's car, just because that was really good in the general sense, but... Yeah, that guy's just being melted, isn't he? Here we go. The death, excellent. Death spiral. Banish the cats. Armadillo allows you to pick an additional passive. Karma's Mana, huh? Karoma's Mana. Never heard of it. But I kind of want the Attract. As much as I want that, I kind of want the Attract Orb just because of how convenient it is. Yeah, it's just, even just having one level of it helps so much. Fires projectile in a face direction. Shuriken, eh? Shuriken fires an additional projectile. I need to max this out so that I can unlock it everywhere. I was worried that maybe enemy density in this area was a little too low for me to properly kill anything, for me to properly level up, but no, it's just unfortunately a limit of the character I was playing. New boss time. It seems like Leon here is a really good boss killer because of that, his alchemy weapons, smiting, just plain smiting those like an angry god. Ice Fang. Yeah, I think this was the smart decision here. Ooh, an angel item. Don't mind if I do, buddy. Yeah, I need 10. I don't know if I'm even close yet, or if I did it already. I'll have to find out after the run. Shurikens eventually get a nice spread, it would seem. all these gears. I think this is a clock tower or something. Yeah, clock tower, definitely. Oh my. Oh, this boss has... You're telling me this boss has actual mechanics. Oh, how interesting. Yagyu Shuriken fires with no delay. Gale Force. Let's open the Grimoire and see what I unlocked here. Alright, so it's the Tome. Ah, interesting. I just happened to get lucky and had precisely the item needed to upgrade that. Good to keep in mind. Just a free level of the Gale Force, huh? Oh, alright, so we've got wind and ice. Time to fight another boss. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? There's nothing in here? Oh, there it is. Who's this boss? Oh my. I can barely make him out because of all the particle effects. I'm gonna have to look at the compendium after. King's Gate allows neutron bomb to materialize and grants access to a new part of Dracula's castle. Free Gale Force, don't mind if I do. Losing health generates exploding projectiles. Ice. Iron Blue Will. Ooh, that actually looks really good for my build. Alright, make everything bounce more. Alright, so basically I'm unlocking more teleporters by doing this. Not bad. Yeah. Have to hurry, though. I want to see the new areas available. Ooh, these spells are quite nice. They're also rather absurdly powerful compared to anything that came before, that's for sure. We are, opens up a new part of the castle. Another 2D section. Nothing in here. How interesting. Guess I'd best use the teleporter to see what I can find that's of use. Ice and wind. This introduces a metric assload of new weapons. I approve. Might as well fight the bosses I haven't yet. So there's one out here, and one in... I think I'm already one in there, so let's get the one out here. I know I never fought the other one that was outside, for whatever reason. Ooh, the angel drop. I need that. There we are. I hope that's 10, because that way I can guarantee another character as well when I get out. Ah. Rock Riot. Ah, so it's like the debris ability from the Among Us collab. That's pretty good, except it reliably pierces, which makes it better. The debris doesn't really pierce until you upgrade it. Base area. I need to max out Rock Riot and then pick that up in case it's upgraded with one of the items I have. I doubt it, but it's worth a try. I'm gonna say, if Leon feels as good, I can't imagine how good the other's gonna feel too. Or maybe he's the one that vibes something particular, like the engineer of all the Among Us characters felt most appropriate for me. Alright, everything's maxed out, so... Yep, no upgrades. I don't have any of the items that upgrade my spells. At the very least, I think I should be able to kill the other bosses here. I should probably kill the other one outside first, but too late now. Alright, I know where that one is. Let's have the Medusa head. That might be easier for me to get the teleporter for that, so let's go back. Let's have the stone Medusa head. Secret area. Alright, that boss fight's done. Yeah, I probably could... Oh, nice, another one of the angels. there's another chest out there. I should get that. That'll teach ya. If I hurry, I might be able to get that last boss forward in before the mission ends. But if not, not a big deal. I'm pretty sure I got everything I needed. Back there. Oh, will it make it to the boss in time? Probably not, but it's worth it to one last mad dash. Did it. I think that had phase 2, but that's not my problem. New achievement, defeat with Leon. Trevor Belmont. Find 7 heart refreshes after opening the Stallion Gate, Sonia. Obtain the King's Gate after defeating Abaddon. Survive 6 minutes with Leon. Now I got his alchemy whip. Get the shuriken to level 2. Unlock shuriken. Ooh, not bad. Trevor Belmont. Alright, let's use the doppelganger. A dazzlingly beautiful creature, but only sometimes. Can truly confuse shapeshifters that occasionally spell their name incorrectly. Dracula's magic ensures they labor under the dreadful delusion that they are the original, and for anyone looks like them, and that anyone who looks like them must perish. Fortunately, they are incredibly predictable and combatants vulnerable to cheesy fighting techniques. Bugbear. Dracula literally has eyes everywhere. Some have protested such surveillance as authoritarian, but the castle's master democratically resolved it controversy via public debate followed by public executions. Devil. This beast from the deepest abyss of hell has many names, most of them registered trademarks. Speak not of blasphemous monikers, lest ye be cursed by endless litigation. Glad the humor hasn't changed after all these years. Minotaur. Startling number of them escaped into our world and now march with the dairy plant, seeking to overthrow its ruling lactocracy and hand power over the workforce. They bullishly intend to maintain a siege until the cows come home. Ah, I see. Every time I go to Doppelganger, its appearance changes. Paranoia. Living proof that something is out to get you. It makes its home inside mirrors where the world makes more sense. It's never been able to adjust to being suddenly right-handed whenever it leaves its natural habitat. Oh, right, because left and right-handed swaps from mirrors. Clever. Puppet Master. A cursed manipulator of dolls has surfaced, exerting its will as unbreakable as a diamond. A keen jester, its wit sharper than a blade, and it'll tunnel its way into your head and leech off your life force and torch what's left. Giant Medusa head. A Medusa head, but massive. One rumor suggests you can do this to any Medusa head if you ram a bicycle pump into one of the snake's mouths and start inflating. Sounds ridiculous, but we've already accepted all the Gorgons are called Medusa and their heads can float around, so who can say what's even silly anymore? Gurgoth. a graceful and gentle giant known for its beautifully iridescent magnificent feathery tail and plush hide that smells faintly of elderflowers. The song can soothe even most fiery souls, and glimpsing it in the wild is considered a sign of wholesome tidings. Note: following a certain incident involving sorcerers and certain unspeakable crimes against decency, this entry requires a significant rewrite. So basically, Gargoth was once a beautiful creature, but then mad science and mad magic caused it to be this. Interesting. A bat, and I did wonder if it looked vaguely bug-like. I thought maybe it was Beelzebub or something, but summoning hordes of locusts to attack its enemies in the clergy, Abaddon has long been reviled as a sect's pest. He treats plagues as performances, directing swarms with his wand as a conductor would for an orchestra. Very stylish for a guy who doesn't wear any trousers. Behemoth. Its hatred keeps it moving beyond death, letting not even decomposition putting an end to its grudge. They say only two things may remove Behemoth's soul from this world: the combined strength of every angel in heaven, or therapy. Slogrim. Peek through the ribs of the skeletal spear wielder and you'll see completely heartless, unless your name is Gaibin. Slogger occasionally use their spear to simply stab food from further away before death saw their potential as a combat knight. Death's demonic servant has only 3 desires: spicy food, a horrible end to the enemies of the Grim Reaper, and to hang out with Slogra. Zephyr. A demon that mastered time itself. Explains why we found it in the clock tower. Santa Ladonna is trying to professionally headhunt him, believing he could improve Clock Lancet's efficiency. Zephyr has been unwilling to negotiate thanks to Antonio Belfis trying to literally headhunt him. Bone Pillar. Animated dinosaur bones originally created to make museums more interesting to kids. They succeeded with the unfortunate side effect of making museums more lethal to kids as well. Bone Arc. This head is borderline useless with no applicable skills of its own, yet it holds dominion over the laborers whose backs it's coast on. It's currently entertaining high-ranking job offers from a number of game publishers. Corpse Weed. Drawing nutrients from the corpse should take the... An Une drawing nutrients from a corpse will take the appearance of a corpse itself. Should the corpse ever reanimate, it will try to feed on the plant in turn, taking the appearance of the corpse weed, which if reanimated well, let's say horticultural necromancers love locking dead bodies in rooms together. Huh, so I guess it's kind of like Final Fantasy VII, where Ho decided to lock Red 13 and Aerith, whatever, in the room together because apparently he only actually has a theoretical degree in physics. Or whatever the joke is. Killer Doll. Loves to animate in front of children who abuse their toys, traumatize them for life. Manufactured by Battelle, one of Dracula's many commercial subsidiaries. Axe Armor. Sources differ on whether it's an undead soldier or it's just an empty suit of armor. So far, no one's been brave enough to get a tin can opener and find out. Castle Werewolf. It's unknown why the transformation from human to lycanthrope has the side effect of making someone ripped as hell and capable of martial arts with no formal training. Regardless, there's an entire subgroup of people who find their appearance quite pleasing, a distraction the werewolf uses to its carnivorous advantage. Malachi. For centuries, the Malachi has been described as a pagan creature, though contemporary researchers question this. For one thing, it's listed its own beliefs as agnostic on the last castle census. Fair enough. Alistair. Swords once possessed by the souls of violent warriors, now the warrior souls have taken control in an altogether frightful manner. While their spirits inhabit the sword itself, the blade casts a malevolent shadow in the form of a once-living body. But who truly possesses these possessions? Well, Dracula, probably. Disc Armor. Their infamous blades can be repurposed as aggressive spinning tops, around which an entire competitive scene has grown. Dracula banned such frivolity after so many minions saw their skulls severed, which might explain where all those headless skeletons are coming from. Bone Golem. A terrifying amalgamation of bones, and more bones. More bones that can be counted. More bones the human mind may comprehend. Within its unholy form, you can make out the remains of a big skeleton, a little skeleton, and a dog skeleton. The Gorgon. Bovine brutes, whose breath can turn living things to stone. The milk they provide is too calcified to drink, but it's proven popular as an alternative to cement. Cheap as the stuff is, its use in the castle has led to a number of easily breakable walls. Well, you get what you pay for, I suppose. Knife Master. A Gurkha warrior with a Gurkha knife. Is the soldier named after the blade, or is the blade named after the soldier? Since the internet hasn't been invented in this particular reality, we may never know. Almaric Sniper. It's fallen and it can't get up. The celestial archers, who were once uncanny marksmen whose arrows always struck true. The heavens would rebalance their aim, claiming that they were too overpowered. Yorick. It's heard every joke about losing your head imaginable. It doesn't understand comedy, though, since everything goes over its head. Get it? Because the ground is a slightly different head joke. Why are there so many headless skeletons in Dracula's castle anyways? Dillahan. Yet another skeleton with a detached skull. The castle administrators really need to order more superglue. Flying zombie. Neither death nor bisection can stop these zombies. The levitating torsos continue pursuit of their mortal foes even after being cut in half. Dracula rips apart of his legion of zombies whenever he's feeling moody, which is always, so there's loads of these. OG Ghost. While your rational author is adamant in assertion that ghosts do not exist, one has to consider that these monsters cataloged in this section of the book come from another reality entirely. Perhaps a world where Dracula exists could indeed host the spirits of the dead. What am I saying? These have got to be rubber puppets or something. Yeah, because a running joke throughout all previous entries was that ghosts and supernatural stuff clearly doesn't exist, despite clear evidence of the contrary. Well, ghosts, at least, because demons are definitely real. Persephone. She's sworn to clean her master's home until the end of time. She'd never tarnish his reputation by leaving him maidless. I get it. OG Merman. They know the true meaning of Findom. Moved into the watery basement of the castle after the lakes they inhabited dried up. Their interests include drowning humans, drowning animals, and peacefully campaigning for climate change awareness. Bitterfly. The common bitterfly has adapted to the castle's dark caverns and perpetual night, hunting solely by sound. Due to its ears serving as wings, a bitterfly can only hear its own flapping and frequently starves to death. The species' natural and visible state means explorers often trip over the bodies. Well, that does sound rather annoying, yes. War, what is it good for? Absolutely trampling your spine to the ground, ripping off both your arms, then shredding your throat with merciless fangs while you gurgle screams through your soup of a neck. Well, that answers that. Valhalla Knight. A dead knight that seeks to fight for all eternity. You know those horse costumes you can wear like pants with fake legs that made to look like you're riding them? Tell him he resembles that and you'll quickly resemble his steed. Spectre, a fiend that only lives twice. When its mortal body expires, the soul remains as some sort of incorporeal entity. There's another name for such an undead remnant, but can't think of what it is right now. Spittlebone. The poor creatures have had their bones broken into crude mockeries that scuttle hither and thither. A just punishment Dracula deemed for attempting to form a union in his castle. Moldy corpse. Humans ate cursed mushrooms after being promised the trip of a lifetime, which was true in a manner of speaking. These ghouls now crawl the earth, puppeteered by the shrooms themselves while hallucinating for all eternity. Imp. The imps of Dracula's castle are notably smaller than the imp fingers of Gallo's tower. Indeed, many creatures conjured by Gallo and their mad mages bear a striking resemblance to horrors harnessed by Dracula, to the point one could reasonably assume someone is paying shameless homage. Hippogriff. Animal testing is ethically and morally wrong, even if said testing results in a cool hybrid of lion, eagle, and horse. Nobody's saying those experiments are right, but if you're able to play Dracula's advocate, come on, it's like someone made a tattoo in real life. Harpy. The easiest way to infuriate these feathery foes is saying if you're a harpy and you know it. They don't mind the cheap wordplay, but they really hate the bit where you're supposed to clap your hands. Don't worry, I'm sure my Valentine would know how to get them in order. Frozen Shade. A chilling chandelier of cheerlessness with a cold, cold heart. Frozen shades steal the heat from victims' bodies to try and remember what it felt like to be alive, but the air around them is too frigid to keep even a sliver of thermal nostalgia. Spellbook. The old gods haven't left this place. They still grant power to those who venerate them, power to defy even death. So some say the silent world from which this book of memories was stolen, but that's definitely just a rumor. In truth, these tomes simply get sick of being mishandled by voracious readers and decide to bite back. Those that devour books in the castle will find themselves devoured instead. Armed and armored, a flea man's spring-heeled mobility seems unhampered by the additional weight. Are their legs so unnaturally strong as to defy physics? No, they're just really into cosplay and are stupendously skilled at shaping foam rubber. Fleet Rider. Fleetus Minimus, a lesser form of what's colloquially called the Flea Man, lacks a certain prestigious intellect of its more refined cousin, Fleetus Aerodynamica. Ornithologically inclined, they barbarously strike from their Empyrean vantage points. These Fliosaurus are really... This Fliosaurus is really paying off. Flea Man. When items are stolen and pranks are played, castle dwellers know to hunt down the Flea Man. Flea Men find themselves hilariously adorable, but they're the only ones who do. Their evasive jumping ability is an evolutionary response to everyone to kick their heads in. That's from the Among Us collab. So yeah, I guess this is all. I haven't seen everything yet, that's for sure. Now let's see here. Trevor Belmont. Oh, so I do get a Lou card. Oh, wonderful. And I definitely want to do that, so we're going to play as... Oh, right, I have to buy these characters. That's fine, I got more than enough money. Sonia and Trevor. What do I have to kill with Sonia? Or do I even need to play as Sonia? Pretty sure everyone has an unlock. The game has is infamous for having so many achievements, but there are also stuff you'll be doing normally, especially since, well, why wouldn't you want to play with a bit of everything? Okay, so the whips are just the Belmonts. Alright, so there's only a kill specifically with Trevor Belmont that I have right now. Alright, I'm gonna grab a sip of my drink and then we'll do a nice run with Trevor. Then I'll probably try to get either the mirrors or the... I'll try to make it specifically my goal to get the mirrors or the coins. But first things first, my throat's parched. Alrighty, there we are. At least with Trevor, I know precisely where that fight is. I do still need to play with Sonia Belmont in order to unlock... Ooh, Gemperate tailing cooldown reduction when healing. Not bad. Yeah, all these marks can find special pickups. You're pretty clearly meant to use all of them in the Castlevania stage, which is fine. Starts with beginning, gains +1 amount every 10 levels. Well, I guess that's an instant plus... Alright, so +3 for the base, so that's a +6 amount. That's not for the base weapon, that's pretty good. Aquarius Vampire Survivors. Yeah, I'm vaguely familiar with which one Trevor's from, and given he has long... Here. Yeah, it's the one from the game. The one in the show has short hair, so that's how you can easily tell. And time for Ode to Castlevania. Interesting, all the spells also have a Gemini. Oh, I should keep that in mind. Let's see what else. Is there anything he has that's particularly notable? Bounces? No. What about the one that grants crits? Yes. Slash. It might upgrade with the Tiramisu or a completely new item. Guess we'll find out. Dragon Water Whip. Alright, so he fire. It's like the. Okay, so it's like the Among Us. Fires upward. I guess if I'm going for crits, I'm gonna want... Yeah, if I'm going the crit build, I want the cross, as well as the luck item that increases it, so... You know what, curved knife as well, let's just do it. I'm pretty sure that also gets crits, so we should be in good shape. Let's see here. Yeah, this is a huge area. That does bring me close to the enemy, so perhaps it's in my best interest. Curve knife. Now, the question is, do I want to go after the copy right away, or... Probably a good idea to level up a bit first. So that's why I went here to get the upgrade to the curved sword. Duplicator, if you please. Just more of everything is never bad, in my opinion. Curved knife. Spinach for extra damage, if you don't mind. Darn, I can't reach that. I'm gonna have to wait for an item that makes it easier. Rune Tracer. Man, these remixes are something else. I love them. Ooh, there's 3 mirrors here, I guess. It seems like the bosses scale based on how many I've fought so far, so I'll have to keep that in mind. Heads. Interesting that the doppelganger doesn't let you use your primary weapon. Whoops, I went the wrong way. Yeah, here's, in that room is where I want to be. I need to grab 10 mirrors. Been found. Yeah, the shurikens are pretty nice, I think. They feel like kind of an upgrade to the knife in a way. Clover. Yeah, getting different items in each run should make it a... Oh, wonderful. Should make it easy to figure out which item will upgrade what. higher luck's gonna be really good for this build, so I'm going for crits. Oh crap, I gotta be careful, I'm taking a lot of damage. Oopsie. Oh, wonderful, some healing. Ow, 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 that's hurting. Ah, crap, there's a chest up there, isn't there? I already died once. I might die again, actually, at this point. Oh, wonderful. That's precisely what I needed. Free shuriken level, don't mind if I do. Attract orb. There's a new item up there, a bomb. Oh yeah. I definitely want to grab whatever that bomb item is before I continue on. So that's the nuke. Standard Javelin's honestly not half bad. Oh crap, I took a lot of damage there. Oh yeah, those flea flyers are a bit too durable for my taste. Oh, armor. Yeah, I gotta... Not only will that make me survive a little better, but more importantly, it's the item the Rune Tracer needs. Darn it, it's not maxed out yet, so it's gonna be a bit. Oh, perfect. Healing. Some very welcome healing. Oh, the cross is almost ready to evolve, at least. I don't need to upgrade the item, the accessory, because this is a launch item. A base game item, I should say, before any of the DLC or updates. I'm guessing when they first released the game, they didn't require you to upgrade the accessories, because first of all, they assumed you would, but also the upgraded weapon technically only replaces the weapon, not the accessory. It's not until later that the accessory gets replaced after upgrading. Yeah, I need the tiramisu because that's probably what's needed to upgrade this, because it was the whip, because that was used to upgrade the other whip as well. That, and I already have all the accessories, so, you know, why not? Might as well. Excalibur. You know, I might as well. I already have the item that upgrades it, after all. A clone of my own. Now I should be more than strong enough to head over to take on my clone. Oh, wonderful. Yep, that was needed. Hydrostormer tip. Every 13th generates waves based on projectile speed and duration. It says every certain amount of seconds, but I'm willing to bet that the book will reduce that timer, because that's how it usually works. And if so, that's going to be quite nice. More attract orb so I can get this more easily. Oh yeah, look at that. Screen white, baby. If I get the life sign scan, then I could probably make that ridiculously good. Attract orb up just so I can get level ups that much quicker. Oh yeah, this is feeling nice. There we are. Now I can basically suck up the whole screen at once. Shloop, 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 shloop. Excellent. Gemini. I do not have anything that can work with a Gemini. What's this? All weapons have a chance to fire twice instead of once. This effect is further augmented on listed active weapons. I guess those items probably need it. You know what, let's go with Sapphire Mist just for a nice change of pace. The higher luck I have, the better, I'd say. Of course, she'd drop it in there just to be annoying. Ah, lovely. Heaven's Sword. The Heaven's... I definitely need a lot more coins and mirrors, but then again, I guess if it counts all rounds, then I probably already have most of them. Insane one runs. Stuff like the get the timepieces and the rosaries. You can do that across any number of runs. Excellent. My luck has been boosted significantly. Yeah, the crit build's working, really paying off now. I probably should be fighting all the bosses without exception now. Rune Tracer is now ready to upgrade. I didn't find the part for those vacuum enemies, apparently. I'll have to double check. They don't usually distribute them randomly across the bestiary. They're usually all, every one expansion and every DLC is usually kept together. There we are, the no future. Timer shall stop as we now face our copy. Huh? Huh. Is it bugged? This does not seem right. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Mooney. Also, welcome. Yeah. Huh. I thought maybe it's a special gimmick because, well, this is Trevor, and this is his unique boss fight, but evidently not. And the worst part is I can't just leave and do something else. Just, like, I can't see if one of the weapons I have upgrades the curved sword. Nor can I just sit here and die because the timer's down. Evolve it. Find 7 karma coins after opening the Scorpion Gate. Find 7 mirrors. Okay, so yeah, so I've unlocked all those just fine, but I'm gonna have to do this again. 10 minutes with Trevor Belmont. Oh, so now everyone has it. Well, I unlocked a decent amount of stuff, but yeah, we're just gonna go back again immediately and fight the silly doppelganger. Yeah, he already has the beginning, so I guess crit it is. Lots of whips now. But yeah, I need to get a Silver Wind up. I'm just gonna kill the doppelganger and then warp out immediately. It's fine if I don't have a win as Trevor. If I like him enough to play as, I'll return. I'm definitely going to want the thing here. I don't know what Karoma's mana does, and I should probably play it safe and get Pomerola, since that's... Oops, what'd I grab? A level in something, I guess. Pomerola up. I had such a good build before. Well. I do like the artwork on those paintings. Do I want the garlic since that also has the Pomerola? Yes. To this day, the garlic remains one of the more controversial weapons. Some will insist it's good, while others insist it's terrible. Truly, we shall never be free of this debate. I still do appreciate that they put these 2D segments just because it beats me while it doesn't allow you to use the whip, though. I guess it must be bugged? Was it because I didn't fight any other bosses before fighting the doppelganger? Because I did skip 2 specifically because I only cared about this one. It's not even giving me my garlic deal. It's not giving me any weapons deal damage with either, actually. Well, that sucks. That would have gotten me a Alucard, the one I was looking forward to. Well, whatever. Let me just buy the new characters real quick, just so I don't miss out on anyone. Let's see here. Grant, Charlotte, and Hector. Let's see what quests they require. Grant has to kill Slugger and Gaibun, and I know precisely where those are. Unlock Scyphia. Thing is, I don't know what his weapon upgrades with, and I missed the chance to try it. Yeah, it's apparently a known bug for the most recent patch. Well, that's mildly annoying. Oh well. Yeah, where's the vacuum enemies? Yeah, that's from the Among Us crossover. Where's the vacuum? Not the enemy with the vacuum, that's just Persephone, but what about the enemy that is themselves a vacuum? These are the bosses. Is that from elsewhere and I just missed it? If it's a reused enemy from one of the DLCs I don't have, that might be why. Alright. Well, we're going to go with... Alright, so I need to use Grant, right? Let's see. Any equipped knives in retaliation or when overhealing. Alright, so Grant it is. And I'll try to figure out whatever it takes for him to... Alright, I'll grab a sip of my drink and I guess we'll find out if we can upgrade his weapon in any way. Oh, well. They're usually pretty diligent about fixing these patches, so... Oh, maybe it's a duplicator because of something else. Because the upgrade seems to have many different spots. I love the tiptoeing pose he's got. Like he's trying to sneak past him. Might as well get the holy water. It's a vaguely Castlevania themed item after all. And the lightning ring. That'll give me a good excuse to get the duplicator. Well, I don't mind experimenting, I suppose. I do like this character has such high base movement speed. Attract orb. Yeah, basic movement speed is plus 70%. That's really good. Especially for such a large map like this. I can come back and get the tiramisu. It says he activates all knives upon being retaliation, so... Knife. It could be a bracer weapon, actually. There's not many items that use the bracer, and this would be a good excuse to start getting it more. Projectile speed is notable, and it is useful, so don't mistake me for saying it's not. It's just, it doesn't feel as impactful as some of the others, I think. But I should probably give it another chance. Like I said, it does genuinely help. Ooh, if I want to grab the life sign scan, that'll make life a lot easier. But no, let's not cheese it. I think the life sign scan is still one of the most overpowered weapons in the entire game, just because as long as you stay alive for a moderate amount of time, you'll just start he'll just start really snowballing. Especially since if it gives cooldown, that also means its own cooldown, which grants even more stats, so it can feed into itself in a ridiculous way. There's a reason I said getting that is basically an instant win. Knife. I need the gauntlets, the bracers. I need every bladed weapon I can. Yeah, every bladed weapon comes out the moment I get hit. I'm sorry, I'm just really not a fan of the magic wand. It does help in the early game, but unless I really focus it down, it feels like it falls off a bit, and I don't want to have to get all the items that make it scale better. But if I was playing a meld or someone who starts with it or a way that benefits it, I definitely would consider it more. You know what? Let's do what I've been putting off for way too long. Whatever this Karma's mana is, let's get it. Yeah, let's just get the Shuriken too. This is the Shuriken's a genuinely good weapon. It's also, I'm pretty sure it counts as a bladed weapon as well, so we should be able to. So again, it should be another thing that gets thrown out. Here we are, Bracer. That's precisely what I wanted. I don't know what this item does, but it's in my records now, so I can look up what it does later. Decent amount of green enemies, at least. Those can't damage me. Dang, I love how fast this guy is. Definitely got a lot on my plate, so like, here we are. Increases enemy quantity, increases duration of gold fever, and And higher enemy density can be a problem, but it can also be a benefit since it means more XP. If it increases enemy density without increasing their HP or general how annoying they are, I think that might actually be even better than cursed items. Oh, wonderful. Rune Tracer. Not many enemies in this game have projectiles, but the ones that do are a massive pain. Dang, they really still, it is nice just how many characters they've brought in here. Here we are, Duplicator. That's ideal. That benefits my entire build. Oh, whoops, I got the power couple going a little early. Well, the Bestiary did make it clear they hate everything except each other. Well, at least I found something that they appreciate in their lives. Curved knife level 8. Alright, if I have to take my time with the gruesome twosome, I will. There's absolutely no time limit to how long... Well, actually, yes, there's a time limit, 30 minutes, but I highly doubt it's going to take me 30 minutes to kill these guys. Rune Tracer time. I just need the armor to make sure I can upgrade the Rune Tracer and I'm in good shape. Armor, here we are. Evolutionary item obtained. Here we are, XP, level up. Rune Tracer, power up. Nice thing about the Rune Tracer is I don't have to aim it. It's a bit RNG as to how much it'll actually hit the targets I wanted to hit, but it's going to clear them out rather well once it does. So in my opinion, it's a good trade-off. Especially since it's really powerful, especially once I upgrade it. Although I guess that's a bit of a... Well, yeah, of course, everything gets pretty absurd once you level it. Even the whip goes from kind of to wow, that's actually quite nice. That's 1 down, and that's 2 down. Wonderful. Free shuriken level, not bad. Ooh, what upgraded this? Waka knife, evolve curved knife. Projectiles bounce forever until the duration expires. Well, I suppose if you gamble enough, you're gonna make it. Alright, let me look at the Grimoire. What upgrades this weapon? The Bracer. Ah, that makes sense, yeah. Let's go fight some more bosses then, now that we have everything. And we'll avoid the doppelganger for now in case it bugs out again, because I'm pretty sure I have to survive 10 minutes with this guy. Because a lot of the characters have to survive 10 minutes. Oh, wow, that's nice. Screen clear. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this build. I don't know about you. I probably should have gone with the full crit build again this time. Lucky. Whoa, that's a free maxed out bracer right there. And a no future on top of it. They certainly know how to get the happy juices going, that's for sure. Then again, one of the people who worked on it used to work at a casino. But I guess he decided to use his powers for good instead of evil because they absolutely could have monetized this game way worse than it is. That's for sure. At least here, it's usual. The DLC is fairly substantial, so it makes sense to pay for it. Plus, well, it's not even $5. I mean, if you get on sale, it can be as low as like $2. And given the amount of hours of entertainment I've gotten out of it, I'd say I certainly got my money's worth. Let's do another boss fight. All projectile speeds up. This is fun. Dang, Vampire Survivors can cross over with its own emblem. What else can? Then again, I guess I did bring up Stardew Valley as a potential option earlier, but thinking about it, what would that involve the crossover? Just more crop types? I guess there's recurring characters, but that depends on which continuity we're talking, because there's a bunch of different ones. Although I guess usually the one that most people will go for is Friends of Mineral Town, since that's probably the most well-known. Personally, I think of Harvest Moon 64, which is highly incompatible with Mineral Town, because they use the same characters, but everyone has a completely different role in the story. Like, one character is just a simple mountain woodcutter in one game is an abusive father in the other. That kind of difference. Labora, wonderful. Okay, I think this necklace is actually really good because it increases enemy density for more, so I can get more XP easily, but it doesn't increase their overall health and damage, so it doesn't make them more frustrating to deal with. Moonlight Bolero. An extra treasure chest spawn. The treasures might contain arcanes and random passive weapons. Oh, let's go with the Moonlight Bolero then, shall we? Nom nom, delicious XP crystals. Yeah, as nice as the knife is, I really do think the shuriken's a straight up upgrade in most cases. Ah well. It's one of the starting weapons, it makes sense that it Not to say you can't still make it work, of course. Like I said, if I was running the crit build, it'd be nice to have both it and the knives, the shurikens and the knives, well, because they all stack. Crown. Heads. Probably should get the crown upgraded sooner rather than later, largely because that's going to make it easier to level up other things. Yeah, this planet's not showing up in the BC area either. What gives? Do I have to kill a certain amount of them before they show up? It's possible. Crown. Ah, lovely, the Thunder Loop. Once again, I have become Zeus. Free level, I'll take it. Free level, I'll take it. Yeah, the fact that this Arcana is allowing me to go over my cap for these is really a huge asset, I'd say. Guess I might as well take out the behemoth while I'm up here. Hello, eye monster. You got something good for me, so give it up. This is why eye monsters should not go close to people with sharp, pointy objects. It's not going to end well. Or I guess you could argue it ends too well. Shuriken levels. Crown, crown. Empty tome. Shuriken, tome, armor. There we are. 1,000 knives. It never stops. 1,000 edge. I keep thinking 1,000 knives, but that's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Hollow heart. I guess that's not bad at all. Ooh. My friend, you have a chest and I want it. Because this should upgrade the shuriken. Yep. Fires with no delay. An earth... Oh, right, an earth tome. I don't know what this upgrades with, but I guess it's no point in not getting it right. I just need to remember what bosses drop spells, so I can figure out how to upgrade them. Rock Riot. Hello, Ellie. Stop that. Those ribbons don't come off, you realize. They're attached. For better for worse. It's a little weird how... Kind of weird that... They try to make anyone that has accessories as part of their body and such. I can kind of get why, and for some it actually does make thematic sense, but for others it's a bit more confusing. Come on, you. There we go. Free rock tome upgrade sounds good to me. free level of Hollow Heart. Don't mind if I do. I don't know what these angel thingies actually do, but I see no reason not to get them. Looks like they healed me a bit, but it could have also just been a chicken that was nearby. Still, healing in a roguish type game is always welcome. Heads. This game just showers you with fun things. Lives are just taped on. Nonsense. If there was with glue, people would notice. You can't notice the glue, can you? Come on, you. I think that maxes it out. Yes. 3 more projectiles am I. There's definitely a weapon over there I cannot reach yet. Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to reach that without Mad Season. I hate to cheese it, but then again, maybe that's intended. Whatever, let's fight some more bosses, because that's going to give me some easy weapon upgrades. You're clearly expected to upgrade damn near everything. Yeah, this is another boss that's not pairing the bestiary. Is it another bug? Whatever. I can barely make it out. Which is normally what the bestiary would help with. Oh well. They're usually pretty good at fixing these problems sooner rather than later, so I won't worry about it now, especially since I can't exactly, after tonight I won't be able to stream it again immediately. Right, that's an ice spell. Darn, nothing that upgrades the ice tome. Definitely a boss up there, so let's go that direction. Reaching critical max level sound effects. This is far from the worst, but yeah. This game absolutely requires that epilepsy warning at the start. Because I have gotten it to the point that I genuinely can't see anything on screen because of all the particle effects I've got on. There's a lot of different setups you can get that result in can't see shit, Captain. I think the bosses scale on how many you've killed so far. Let's do it. Discus. As long as everything's dead, you don't need to see. Well, just remember, I can't be getting arrogant. There's times I've genuinely died because I had, with 1 second left on the clock. And by that I mean 29 minutes, 59 seconds, right before I won. Mad Season's probably not something I should have grabbed, but oh well. By getting the Discus and leveling it up, I unlock it permanently, which is what I want. Sheesh. Oh, there's a chest that I missed. Oops. There we are. I am overloading myself with weapons, with accessories at this rate. Pomerola, huh? Not bad, I guess. Hopefully something in here gets upgraded with that. Yeah, max out the weapon first to see if I can It actually looks like some of the new weapons don't require the accessories to be upgraded either. So in other words, I guess they want there to be some choice. Some weapons don't require the upgrades and others do. Well, I can't sit here and say I don't appreciate when stuff can be upgraded just when the weapon's maxed out. Oh crap, I missed another chest. Ooh, what's this upgrade? Upgrade Discus, Stellar Blade. It travels along walls, deal critical damage if the user is invulnerable. Oh wow, that's nice. Let's use the teleporter to go to the clock tower. I want to unlock some more spells before the run ends. Yep, here's the clock tower. Alright, let's take out Abaddon here, since I believe he contains a wind spell. Come closer. Fall into my web of holy water. Free Pomerola level, don't mind him if I do. I want to level up the Pomerola one last time in case that upgrades something. Here we are. Nope. I guess he didn't have the spell, but someone down here will. Heads. Yeah, this is definitely one game where you can tell there's a ton of ways to completely overpower everything, and the devs straight up want you to find whatever broken combos you can get. Alright, let me get the next spell before I do anything else. I got plenty of time, I can leave that chest for later. Yeah, it's interesting facing these bosses who have actual mechanics. Looks like only 3 spells are available from the bosses. Here we are. Come on, melt them. Ooh, we had something that upgrades the Gale Force to Pneuma Tempest. Item Bracer. Good to know. Alright, well we successfully found some weapon evolutions at the very least. So I'd say this was a rather successful run regardless of what happens. Yep. Yeah, specializes in firing upwards, it seems. I do appreciate that Mad Season brings not just the regular items, but also the chests to me as well, because that's really just convenient. Come on. Just money that time. Still, it's an extra chest I otherwise wouldn't have gotten, so I'd say it's been working out rather well. Something allows me to get to the outside of this castle, but what? Either that or I need to, in order to open the second chest, I might have to use the character that goes through walls. It's a bit cheesy, but then again, I can use Mad Season to cheese a lot of the stuffs, which I just did, so perhaps I should. Either way, I won't be able to get back to this game right away after tonight, since I have a bunch of things on my plate, but we'll see. Ah, those stairs mean that's another 2D section. But how do I get in there? Here we are. I found one way to get there, but it only seems to be partially. I think these mini-bosses are scaling with the other bosses I've been fighting. Well, no matter. Oh well. They're falling like the rest. There's a staircase here. Oopsie. Oh well. We got what we came for. Defeat Slogan Gaibon with Grant. Get the Discus to level 5. That sort of seems like a random level. Evolve the Gale Force. Alright, so I have to evolve the spells in order to put them into the regular pool. Well, the others just require to unlock them. Alright, first things first, by Cephia. Starts with Jail of Crystals. Charge ability affected by growth. All weapons. Interesting. All equip weapons from the Bell Knit is spellbook. Interesting. So Shaw and Cephia, is there anything those in particular need? Doesn't look like it, actually. It does require that I upgrade their weapons, but that's about it. I'm guessing Raging Fire upgrades with growth, since that character specifically mentions it being important. I'm guessing the Swarb is wrong on purpose, because this is the kind of game where no seeming mistake is by mistake. Ooh, I'm feeling exhausted all of a sudden, though. Well, the good news is this is a good amount of stuff to keep me going. I can mix it in with some other games, because I've got a lot to do before the month ends. I'm probably not even going to finish, if we're honest, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll take it each step at a time. But for now, until next time, thank you for watching. Hope you had a good time, and I'll see you later.